Alright, hi guys. I'm heading to doctor's appointment in Reading. Hopefully you guys can hear me. My car is a little loud. But yeah, so I got a lot of thinking to do about the channel. I know I've only got 7 subscribers, but it's a work in progress. I'm going to say this right now. I'm not in it for the fame or the money. I've got a YouTube channel to get some of my ideas I have out there to you guys. And get you guys to give me feedback. So, give me some feedback. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see. Like, just give me ideas. And, because right now the channel is just kind of a mix of everything. Once I figure out what works better, I'll keep it and possibly, like, say my daily-ish vlogs take off. I'll create them their own channel. And I want to kind of, right now, the channel is pretty much everything. Most of it's just kind of feelers and to see what kind of reaction I can get. I don't want to be talking to a brick wall, so I do need some people. And I hate talking to brick walls. Although right now I'm talking to my windshield. But that's not a brick wall. But yeah, you get the idea. So if you guys want to share my videos, do it. If you guys want to tell your friends about it, do it. But in the near future, whenever I get the time, I'm going to start making videos about working on my car instead of everybody else's cars. Because I have a DIY page. The link is probably down in the description. I started that 2 years ago to help people that have a similar car to what I have, help them work, like figure out what to do and where to do it. Because if you go on places like Volkswagen Vortex or Sackwater, stuff like that, they have DIYs, but 90% of them don't have pictures. So I decided to take some pictures and write a how-to. Well, I was thinking about it, and I was talking to a friend of mine a couple months ago, and he said, why not do videos? Show people exactly what they're supposed to do instead of just pictures. Because pictures, yeah, they help, but they don't help as well as an actual video or showing some. I haven't uploaded anything to it for a while, but that's because I just been busy. I moved from my parents in Humboldt County, California, about a year and 4 months ago, to Chico, California still, 6 hours away. I just moved into my grandparents' house because it sat empty since my grandmother passed away like 4 or 5 years ago. So it sat empty for 3 years. Well, my mom owns the house now, and her stipulation on me moving in there was to keep the house clean and remodel it. Well, I've been there for almost a year and a half. My parents still haven't bought any parts or any materials to actually remodel the house. Yeah, we finally just got modern electrical in the house like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But still, I want to get on to remodeling. But just cleaning up around the house is taking a lot of time. I haven't been able to do any DIY stuff for my car, which I'm going to start doing here soon, because, well, Friday's the last day of the semester. I got all winter break because I'm disabled, so I can't work, even though I'm still trying to find a job. I've been fighting workers' comp for almost 4 years now. That'll be another video for in a while. I don't even want to talk about it. But just, I'll have time over winter break. Yeah, I'll be spending Christmas probably at my parents' house, unless the weather's complete shit. And then, fuck that, I ain't going anywhere. They can come here. So I'd rather they didn't if I don't go there. But it's up to them. But yeah. And so got my DIYs, my daily vlog, daily-ish. And then the car of the month, I want to do, yeah, it's a European, yeah, it's Eurowabbit is the name of the channel. Yeah, it's going to be centered around European cars, but there isn't very many willing to be in a video near me for now. So for now, it's going to be anything from domestic vehicles that are fucking nice ass cars to Subarus to anything I can find, anything but Hondas. I fucking hate Hondas. I have my reasons. Explain that later too. But it's going to cover the full spectrum, pretty much, of vehicles. Vehicles that I like. So, that's what it's going to be. And just to let you guys know, the first vehicle was the first one for a reason. That video is kind of a, what's the word? Oh God, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's a show of respect to my dad. Like, there's a picture on there of my dad in a wheelchair. There's a little thing that says why he's in a wheelchair, but he never has let being in a wheelchair stop him. Ever. There's people missing one leg that do less than he does. And he has no feeling or control from here down. He calls it tit level. No feeling, no control. And if I can find some pictures of my parents' house, you'd be surprised. My dad did 90% of the work himself. And that entire house, all the work in there came from my dad's head. He saw an idea on TV or in a magazine or somebody else's house, and he'd go home and he'd draw it out real quick and say, okay, and go to me and go, here, this is what I want to do. And I'd help him do it. 90% of the time, I'm just standing there watching him do shit in the shop. There's times I have to make him move so I can do something. But, like, yeah, like I said on that video, I have people all the time asking me if I wish that my dad could walk. Quite honestly, that's the dumbest question you can ask. Yes, I wish my dad could walk. But no, I'm not sad about my childhood. I had an awesome childhood. My dad did did things with me and my brother that made up for him not being able to walk, him not being able to play football or baseball with us. He still did stuff with us. Even though my brother says that they worked him to death. Well, yeah, right. Anyways, like I pretty much am saying, my dad's a great guy. And a lot of people just look at my dad and go, oh, I feel sorry for him. Yeah, I feel sorry for my dad. He's in a wheelchair. But the one you need, that everybody needs to appreciate, yeah, I feel sorry for my dad. Because my dad's got a shitty situation. But at the same time, you gotta feel sorry for, but at the same time, appreciate. My mom's been there since day one. My mom gave up a career to be there for my dad. That right there is why I'm so close with my parents. They've been there. Yeah, they have their arguments. Yeah, they have their issues. What fucking relationship doesn't? But they've always been there for each other. Granted, yeah, my dad, he doesn't know how to show emotion. I'm the same way. I have a problem showing somebody I care. But if you pay attention, you can tell my dad cares a lot about my mom. And that's the kind of relationship I want someday. But, and hopefully my mom and my dad see this video, because I want them to know how much I appreciate them, how close I am to them. So Mom, Dad, you're watching this, you have no clue how much I appreciate what you two do for me, and have always done. And I wish Eric would see it, what you do for him. So, anyways, I'm going to get back to driving. I might be back if I think of something else. So, keep the pedal down, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, I'm back. So, jumped onto I-5 a little bit ago. All I have to say is bump steer is a bitch when you're lower. It's kind of the reason why I'm raising the front inch or an inch and a half, and the rear an inch and a half or 2 inches. It's either going to be an inch, inch and a half, or 2 inches. That's it. I'm not going to do an inch and 2 inches. No. Get this thing up a little bit higher, bump steer won't be so bad. If you watch the steering wheel, you can see it. This is I-5. It's supposed to be smooth. Holy crap. Guess you gotta pay to play. I like the car lowered, but it's too low. It's too low. Plus, I've got maybe an inch of suspension travel on the front. That ain't, no. The back's got about 5 inches. But if anybody watching this knows where I can get a decent set of coilovers, that'll go, like, I kind of want to have the max stock or higher and be able to lower it about 3 inches. I think it'd be about right. that you can lower between 0 and 3 inches from stock, and they're decent, let me know. That's my only requirement. 2 things that I would like would be valve adjustment or dampening adjustment, whatever you want to call it. And one thing I would love to have is an adjustable body. Like, for you guys that don't know what that is, coilover, coilovers usually adjust the spring. Well, the ones with the adjustable bodies, you can adjust the spring, but you can also adjust the relationship of the body of the shock to where it's mounted. So you can effectively lower it and not lose your spring travel, which is what I really want. But those coilovers are expensive. And I know I'm going to have to upgrade, because this is a Mark II, I'm going to have to upgrade to Mark III strut bushings, which I actually have Mark III strut bushings up front anyways, so it's not going to bother me. So, yeah. And, you guys hear how loud my exhaust is? That's actually quiet. Butt mufflers. I don't have a muffler. As you guys probably saw in my exhaust fix video, there is no muffler. And if I can find a muffler that wouldn't be wouldn't be as loud but would still have that deep tone, I would do it. I just don't want my car to sound like a fucking Honda. So, yeah. Anyways, I might be back again. So keep the pedal down, guys. See you on the next one.